May 7, 2026, Adidas unveiled its official World Cup campaign. It featured an all-star cast: Timothée Chalamet, Lamine Yamal, Jude Bellingham, and, above all, Lionel Messi. The ad generated plenty of buzz, but the excitement quickly plateaued. Then came June 4th. Nike dropped a commercial that didn't just go viral, it took over the internet. It wasn't just another football ad. For the first time, music, Hollywood, and football collided in a single cinematic universe, creating a campaign that captivated audiences around the globe. To the world, the victory belonged to Nike. Their commercial dominated headlines, social media, and the conversation. But behind the scenes, the story was completely different. While everyone celebrated Nike's marketing triumph, it was Adidas that won where it mattered most. Its stock climbed, while Nike's moved in the opposite direction. This is Ligsbo, and today we will be talking about how Adidas beat Nike at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It takes a lot of effort, time, and heart to bring these videos for you, so kindly hit that subscribe button. Back in 2014, Nike was at the peak of football. The American giant supplied the kits for 31% of all teams at the FIFA World Cup. Everywhere you looked, the famous swoosh was there. From blockbuster commercials to the biggest stars in the game, it felt as if Nike had conquered football itself, and the numbers backed it up. During the World Cup period alone, Nike's net profit surged to $962 million, proving that football wasn't just a sport, it was one of the company's biggest business opportunities. Fast forward to 2026. Once again, Nike entered the tournament with the largest portfolio of national teams. More importantly, it was the first World Cup ever hosted on home soil for the United States, Nike's biggest market. Expectations couldn't have been higher. Yet, instead of becoming another commercial triumph, the tournament became another difficult chapter for the company as its financial struggles continued. So, what changed? The answer lies in what I like to call Nike's icon formula. Unlike most sports brands, Nike rarely sells just a product. It sells a person, a story, a dream. Think about Michael Jordan. Nike didn't simply create a basketball shoe. It created an icon whose influence stretched far beyond the court. Football was no different. No player embodied that strategy better than Ronaldo Nazario. One image perfectly captures Nike's relationship with football. Ronaldo standing after the 1998 World Cup final, the iconic silver Nike Mercurial boots hanging around his shoulders. It remains one of the most memorable photographs in football history. But what makes that image so unforgettable isn't the boots, it's what happened before the match. Just hours before the final against France, Ronaldo suffered a serious medical episode in the team hotel and was rushed for medical evaluation. Brazil initially submitted a team sheet without their superstar, before unexpectedly restoring him to the starting lineup shortly before kickoff. Brazil went on to lose the final 3-0, with Ronaldo looking far from his usual brilliant self. But according to reports, it was Nike officials who made Ronaldo play, despite being not well, as Nike had signed the biggest sponsorship deal with Brazil at the time and Ronaldo was their main man. Whether those theories were true or not, one thing is certain. Nike had built football around larger-than-life personalities, from Ronaldo to Ronaldinho, from Cristiano Ronaldo to Neymar. Every generation had a face that represented the brand, but by 2026, that formula was beginning to show its age. Cristiano Ronaldo was nearing the end of his legendary career. Neymar's influence had faded because of injuries and inconsistent availability. Lionel Messi, despite wearing Adidas, represented perhaps the final global football icon capable of captivating every generation of fans. Football itself had changed. Instead of one or two superstars dominating the sport, fans were now following dozens of young talents across different leagues and countries. Nike's strategy had always been to build empires around individuals. Adidas chose a different path. Instead of relying on a single face, Adidas invested in football itself. The company supplied the kits for defending world champions Argentina, European champions Spain, and even smaller nations such as Curaçao, embracing football at every level of the tournament. More importantly, Adidas has been the official supplier of every FIFA World Cup match ball since 1970. From the legendary Telstar to the futuristic balls used today, every generation of football fans has memories attached to an Adidas football. It is part of the tournament's identity. Nike, despite its enormous presence in football, simply doesn't own those iconic World Cup symbols. Then, there was the design battle. Over the past few years, many supporters criticized Nike for producing increasingly safe and generic shirt designs. While trends are always subjective, many fans felt that fewer Nike kits carried the same lasting identity as some of the company's classics. Adidas, meanwhile, leaned heavily into nostalgia, heritage, and bold retro-inspired designs that resonated with supporters around the world. The difference became increasingly visible, not only on the pitch, but in the marketplace. Nike's share price had fallen dramatically over the previous 5 years, while Adidas was enjoying renewed investor confidence as its turnaround strategy gathered momentum. In an era where brands have to reinvent themselves constantly, Nike appeared to keep relying on the same playbook that had worked for decades. And maybe that was exactly the problem. The brand that once changed football was now trying to win tomorrow's game using yesterday's strategy. Meanwhile, Adidas wasn't just selling football, it was becoming football itself. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.